games where the deck performed fantastically. One game where it just drew an Oath Book, and the other game where, well, we did it. Sand's obviously pretty good. We have turn 2 Wrangler into turn 3 Student plus hit our land drop, which we would probably take that route, especially against a Primal deck. A little bit punished for how I sequenced my lands here, but still pretty solid. We get to go Awaken Student, land drop, and then keep open safe return. So our Student really isn't going anywhere. I'll smack. The fact that we played the Student first means that my opponent is now probably less likely to chump block, as they feel they'll need to double block the Student in some capacity, but could see a Lightning Strike here. My opponent has one last opportunity to Lightning Strike it. No, they're just going to try to race us with a Recurring Nightmare. To be honest, I don't know the math. I feel like a card that doubles is better than a card that gets +1/+1 every turn, but those daggers will help. We need to clock them, so we need to deal as much damage as we can. And swinging for 6 on turn 4 might be the way to do it. This obviously leaves us without safe return mana. My opponent could exhaust this. Nope, they're just going to hit us for 2. Well, I feel like that's a pretty good thing for us. I feel like I'm winning this race now. My guy is already at 6 attack, and it's going to take a little bit. We're hitting them for 8 here, down to 11. How is that fair? We have lethal next turn. So, Awakened Student gets there? Sky Snapper for the trade on Zenning Guardian? Well, I'm not going to offer that trade, I don't think. Though maybe I just am. Because if they don't chump block... Nah, let's just do like this. The thing is, they're not going to be able to block Zenning Guardian next turn because this card has Reckless. So they pretty much put them in a spot where they've got a chump block or they're not blocking at all. This card is lethal now in conjunction with Temple Scribe when I play a land next turn. Dark Return Sky Snapper? No, Dark Return the Stranger to play a 3/3. Well, that's not going to be enough. They're going to have to chump block again because these two guys are lethal. So they have to chump block. They take 4, go down to 6. Next turn, this is lethal and this is lethal. So I've got 2 lethal attackers. They have got 1 card that they can play, and that's probably just going to be Recurring Nightmare pass. Or something like that. Feeding Time, maybe. Anything that they can do. Unless they play 2 cards against me here. No, Serpent Trainer is 1 card. Let's start the turn. They'll block the Student, and we finest our the Zenning Guardian. Good game, my friend. And that is the power of an Awakened Student. And that's also Golden Draft for the season.